Oh, yes, sir. It's the new movement, DJ Drewski. We got our special guest in the building. Taylor Ricard has pulled up.
What's poppin', brother?
I want to say singer, but I know you want singer, rapper,
Artist.
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 Is there any
extraordinaire.
acting in there? Because
Yes.
you give me active
Yeah, I
vibes.
can act. I could definitely act.
Because I get active vibes from Taylor when, just your personality. I'm like, he looked like he had put himself in a whole different character.
I actually took acting classes when I was in like high school. I think transitioning to the 10th grade.
Gotcha.
That kind of helped me learn how to sing too.
And you can see it in your visuals. So if you watch some of your videos, like the first one you played me, and I was like, yo, that's some rock star. Like I could see not a personality trait, but just like you getting into a character, into that rock star
That's
character.
what I actually like. Thank you. That's what I was going for. I wasn't going for like your typical video. I kind of wanted to give you like an insight to the fact that I could turn into a character.
Right.
Like
that person in that video felt like something was a little off in your head.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
He's something wrong with him.
Right. And then even some of the stuff you was talking about in there, 7 years old, seen somebody die, and 20 years old, you caught a charge. And is this the character speaking, or is this real life?
That's me integrating the facts of my life into the character.
Got you.
You feel me? So, that's me capitalizing on those facts in my life.
But do you feel like being a young boy and going through those type of experiences creates that person, right? Because not everyone grows up like that, seeing certain things like that.
So the point of that song was, like, that song is called Bad Guy.
Right.
Bad Guy by Taylor Ricard, if you want to go check it out. And I'm basically letting you know what situations transpired in my life that made me decide to be a bad guy, or what would make you perceive
labeled
me
as
a bad guy. Not like I chose it, but it's kind of introduced to me very young, unwillingly. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So.
But those experiences create those type of records, right? Because not a lot of people go through certain things. And that's your emo rock star type of record, but then you play me straight R&B joints.
I got straight R&B joints. I got straight ballad joints. I got a couple rock joints. I got some hip-hop, like boom bap beat joints. I got some trap joints. I make all types of music, but I think I'm going to start leaning more towards my R&B side because I'm starting to get a lot more, Like, everyone's like, we need that, we need that, you could do that, we need that. So, if people are asking for it and this is what they want from me, then I've made a commitment to make what people desire from me.
They're calling for it.
They're calling for it.
Especially at a time where you see people like Diddy make remarks saying R&B is dead.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? What is your feel on that?
I don't feel like R&B is dead. I just feel like people don't listen to it. So, I mean, it's dead to you because you don't listen to it. You don't tap into the new age R&B artists. There are some great R&B artists. Shout out to all the R&B artists out there that are making R&B right now. Like, I hear you. You feel me? Other people need to discover these people and listen to them. Like, I have an entire R&B station full of new R&B artists on my phone.
On your when you ready to tap into your R&B side.
All, they're all young artists. They're all 25 and under, 30 and under type. You know what I'm saying? So it's not dead.
Are there any that really stand out to you that not just a fan of, but that you would want to work with? Like, give me your top 3 R&B artists of the newer generation that you would want to tap in with and work with.
So I always throw SZA and Summer Walker out there because I don't know. I like their transparency. You feel me?
Got you.
And they still extremely involved in the R&B scene, and those are two entities that keep it alive. I feel like, you feel me?
Right.
And they're opening our perspectives to a new female perspective. They talking about it, from our generation, like and they explaining what they going through. And I understand because I'm in that generation.
You relate to it.
Y'all can relate to it. You feel me? And on the male tip, bro, Bryson Tiller just one of my favorite. I love Bryson, bro. He awesome at what he do. Like, so then my top
your top 3.
Yeah, right.
Not saying he won't work with other artists.
Not at all.
But if you had a wish list, those would be your top 3.
This who on my playlist right now. And this when I cut on my R&B list, these 3 people gonna cycle in and out. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
And shout out to SZA because she's from Jersey. I'm from Jersey, so I got to show Sis some love. You originally from Louisiana.
Baton Rouge, Louisiana. You feel
the
me?
trenches.
The trenches. The worst of the worst.
Right. For people that never been to Baton Rouge, what is it like for artists, not just a person, but an artist coming out doing music? Because it got to be hard.
It's extremely, extremely challenging, you feel me? Because you're going to get loved for what you do.
Right.
but you gonna get so much hate. I'm talking about you. Anything that don't blatantly yell out, "I love you" and "I love your art" is hate. You feel me? It's I don't like this nigga, and it's for nothing but the fact that other people love you. You feel me?
Right.
So, and it's already like a crab in a barrel place. Like people don't want to see you more popular than them, more fresh than them, more jewelry than them, more money than them, and it's a have and have nots place. So if you have those things, I don't have those things. I want those things. You know what I'm saying? And I'm probably in the mind frame where I won't take it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that live like that out there, that think like that out there.
Right. Are you still there, or did you figure out, hey, I got to get up out of here, go somewhere else, and figure this out and come back?
Thanks to my beautiful team, you feel me? My manager and my CEO, you know, I'm not there no more. I've relocated to Florida. You feel me?
And I think that's a good move for artists, right? A lot of times artists, I want to stay with. Sometimes you got to get out that comfort zone, go to somewhere different, and be able to create. Do you feel like you're able to create a little better, or?
Yeah, I feel like it definitely gives me an environment to experience more.
All right.
Stuff I ain't never experienced. Like I'm experiencing peace now. You feel me?
Speak on it.
I'm experiencing peace. I'm eating at expensive restaurants, picking things off menus that I don't even know what it is. I'm just picking it finna try. Like, of course, like it's awesome.
All new experiences.
All new experiences to talk about.
Shooting videos in fucking mansions and.
You feel me?
Right.
Playing the piano, wearing suits, smelling good.
Right.
Going to the beach when I feel like it. It's awesome, bro.
You're living a life.
Yeah. No violence. You feel me?
Right. And that's a long way from sitting in prison, right?
Yeah.
When you sit in prison, it's hard to even think about stuff like that.
Nah, that's all you think about.
It's like, yo, what was that like part of your dream? Like, yo, when I get up out of here, this is what I want to do?
I won't say dream, but I really want to say plan. Like, everything that's happening for me right now, bro, I want to go on record saying that I wrote all this down. You feel me? I wrote it down in linear form. I brainstormed it, wrote it down in linear form, and then I watched it manifest. You feel me? Now it's happening exactly how I wrote it.
So do you still get excited about
I get way more excited because something I wrote is coming to pass.
Because you look and say, oh, damn, I just checked that off.
I need to go back in my book now, and I got to see what's next.
What's not checked off.
What's not checked off. So they let me know, man, where I'm at in my plan.
Right.
And whenever my list starts shortening, I got to go ahead and
add more.
I got to add more. Because it's limitless growth.
Right.
I can't limit myself. Wherever that stop it, if I stop right there, then it's over with. That ain't gonna be no more progress.
That's a fact. I agree with that. But me from the outside looking, I'm saying, as a young artist and still the beginning of your career, just little things you're doing and people co-signing, like having someone like Jadakiss, who you know is part of the family, but for Kiss to co-sign, right? Not only put you on his project, but speak up. You don't get that type of love. Like you said, even from where you from, people don't want to big you up.
Right.
So to have people like Jadakiss, who everyone would consider a legend, an OG, do you feel like, no, I worked for that, I'm nice, I'm talented, or do you still like appreciate those moments?
A little bit of both. You feel me? I don't let my ego take control, but I do feel like I earned it. I do feel like I deserve it. I feel like I suffered enough to be blessed. You feel me? So
right.
I accept my blessings because I had to accept my suffering. You feel me? So, but I don't let it go to my head and try to like use it to flex on people or act like I'm better than you. And I actually feel like I haven't done enough. It's not enough. It's a lot, but it's not enough at all.
But because when you're working so hard, sometimes you don't sit back and watch what you've accomplished, right? And I'm sure you in that position where it's nonstop. Yo, what's next? What we doing? Where we going? People look at that and be like, yo, you on fucking Jadakiss project, like, and that's could be a big accomplishment to some. Right. For you, it's like, all right, what's next?
Right. Yeah. What's next? When I walk up to you and you know my name, that's what I want.
Right.
I want to walk up to you without me having to introduce myself. Yeah. I want you to know, yes, that's Taylor Ricard right there. You know who that is?
Right.
He got an awesome song called Addict, and it's my song. I appreciate all the stamps and everybody who, you know what I'm saying, put on for me and let people know, like, bro, this is an amazing artist by just putting me on their song. But I also feel like, as an artist, it's up to you to make your own path. You feel me?
Right.
People should know you because of you. Because you make great music, not because, you know what I'm saying, somebody stamped you or, you know what I'm saying? That means you just kind of, sometimes that might mean you only like me because of the clout or just because he was so-and-so. Like, nah, do you like me for me?
Right.
You like my song for my song? I'd rather that. I prefer that.
Right.
Yeah. But I do appreciate them putting me in front of their audience.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And letting people know, like, man, yes, listen.
And
Yeah.
you know, like that's part of the business, part of the marketing, part of the look,
Most
part
definitely.
of the, you know, as we grow. But I know, and talk to, and I know a lot of talented people. It's the same type of mentality. Like, yeah, it's cool, but I want to be known for me.
With me and Kiss, it's a little different because, like, I would consider Kiss at this point my friend.
Right, right.
Like that's it started off as a business relationship, but now like man, me and Kiss like we kick it. You know, we talk. He educate me, but then sometimes we just run about nothing about the game. You feel
Football.
me?
You can talk about basketball.
That's like family now.
Right,
you feel
right.
me? So it didn't evolve. That relationship then got a lot closer.
Because it's not always about just the working relationship. It's about someone like Kiss being able to drop a gem here and there on you, right? Because you still learning as you go.
Right.
He's probably been through it 3-4 times.
He been through it 20
right?
times.
You hear stories with him and Puff and him and then. So it's like, as far as business goes, they can throw you little gems. Has anything stuck out from the people you met or been around? I seen recently you was with Jim. We know Jim, he is a great artist, but he's also an ultimate hustler. You know, little things like that.
I ain't gonna lie, actually, now that you say that, I saw him last night. We went to, I'm gonna just call it, I don't know the exact name of it, so I'm gonna just call it Sacrifice Street and History Road because it's like a street in a building, you feel me? Like a corner in a building. And that's what's on the corner, Sacrifice Street and Victory Road. And, bro, like, that's the project they working on, and that inspired me, you feel me? Because, like, you are building a neighborhood inside of a warehouse. Like, it's so much that can be done here. Like, videos can be shot here, man.
Right.
So much content can be shot here. Performances can be thrown here. Bro, that's amazing. So, you know, just to witness that, like,
right.
him talking about that, him in the interview about that, like, that inspired me. That's a gym itself. I feel like you showing me that instead of going to a warehouse and paying someone for a service, you just come create it yourself. Like, I think that's amazing, bro.
No motivation.
Jim Jones, yes indeed.
Is there a gym record in the works? Have you spoke about music or?
Nah, we have not spoke about music, but I don't doubt that that's possible. You feel me? At
Right.
this point.
No, of course.
Yeah.
And knowing Jim, if he feels like someone is talented, he's working with, you know,
Of course.
it don't matter what level you
Of course,
are.
he just got to hear me.
Right.
I didn't go pushing my music on that, man. He was enjoying
We'll
himself with his
send
people.
Touch to go do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna send Killer to
Killer Touch. Go work on that.
Go drop that song.
Yo, call Jim. Tell him we want to get in the studio. Is there a project coming? Like, now that, you know, you outside, you working, you doing interviews, I see a lot going on.
All this love in the air, bro. It's just so much love in the air. Every time people hear like the R&B records, they get really, really excited about the singing. So, you know, it's looking like it's gonna be to my best advantage and my best decision to give y'all a Valentine's Day record. Like,
so
give y'all a Valentine's Day project.
a project.
Yes, I want
not just one song.
I'm bad. I messed up. Not record, a project.
A project.
Yeah, I want
multiple records.
Multiple records.
Is the Sauce Walker
not
song
gonna be a part of that?
Has nothing to do with
yeah,
that.
That's not about love.
But shout to
now you gonna get
Sauce
straight
Walker.
love. This Valentine's Day record, you gonna get straight relationship love. You know what I'm saying? The ups and downs of being together with someone.
Right.
Yeah.
The ins and outs.
The ins and outs.
The bad and good.
The bad and the good. All the beautiful melodies match synchronized harmonies. Yeah.
Are you pulling from a current situation?
Nah, actually, so this project is probably gonna be pulled from like all my past relationships.
Right. Your multiple past relationships.
Yeah. I ain't been in too many relationships like that. I done probably been in 3 serious relationships. So yeah,
right.
these songs are probably
they pulling from there.
Yeah, from there.
But right now, you just outside.
I'm just outside. I'm just living my life.
Right.
I'm focused on this. I need this to happen.
So if a young lady from New York is like, "Oh, you in town?"
I'm good. I can't see you. I can't do nothing with you, shorty.
There's nothing can happen.
I appreciate it.
It's over for that.
I'm straight.
Just go run up the music, download.
I gotta go see Drewski.
Right. I'm working.
I'm working.
And we here. And the new music is coming. He just told you February 14th. Is it dropping on Valentine's Day?
It's gonna drop on Valentine's Day. To my understanding, it's gonna drop on Valentine's Day.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Do we know how many records?
What you say?
Do we know?
7?
Little 7-piece?
7? Yeah, 7. That's my number too. That's my power number.
That's a lucky number too.
Yeah,
lucky number 7.
That's my spirit number.
Where did that come from? Like
astrology. I'm really deep into astrology and numerology, and that's really my number. You feel me? I'm actually a trifecta of 7s.
Wow.
They go deep. It's fire.
Right.
Yeah.
You can break it down if you want. Put me on because
I don't want to go too deep, but like my life path number is a 7, my spiritual debt number is a 7, and my experience number is a 7. So ultimately that means like I'm here for a spiritual awakening, and I'm here to spiritually awaken others. That's my purpose in life.
Wow.
So when I try to cater too much towards my ego, my life begins to depreciate in value and to my own consciousness.
Right.
So, and when I cater to my soul, I flourish. Like that's when you see me vibrating at the highest. I'm emitting an aura. I'm smiling.
Right.
You feel it when I walk in the room. Like, dog, who is he? Like,
are you on a 7 right now? Do you feel like a 7 right now?
I'm super 7 right now.
How do someone like me? How do I find my number? How does that happen?
You would have to just tap into astrology, man. You tap into astrology. Just start with the basics, and it's going. You know, if you find yourself interested, it's gonna take you into numerology, and that's how you find your numbers that are attached to your soul.
Yeah, I gotta do some searching.
It got a lot to do with your name. You know, your birth name, your birth date, where you were born in the time, because wherever Earth was positioned at that time, you know what I'm saying, it was facing a specific way in the galaxy, and you know certain planets were in certain houses, and that's how you got
you.
Yeah,
so I got to do my research.
It's pretty much going to define your personality to who you are. From what I experienced, you know what I'm saying, it defines your personality to a T, like who you are. So, and I just feel like that was important, like know thyself. You feel me?
Right. No, I agree. It just takes some work. I gotta get to work. He gotta go do some more work, because where you at next? Because you've been running around. Shout out to DJ Enough. You went to his birthday party.
Shout out DJ Enough birthday, man, bro. Your party was amazing. His party was amazing.
I didn't make it, but I heard it was like
was
fun.
So lit, bro. They was mixing.
It was like all old school.
Bro, they was taking turns mixing. That shit was lit. It like somehow juice.
Right.
But I went to DTF Radio, man. Shout out DJ Trace, bro. Shout out DJ Prez. What else did we do? I had a studio after this. Man, I just been moving. I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember everything.
Right.
I just been moving, bro. I went to Rally Point East. We went and checked out some cars. I went and shot some content there. I just been everywhere. I went to Boston. What radio station did we go to in Boston and Providence? I just
shout out to them.
Shout out DJ Franchise.
Right.
Yeah, I can't forget about you, bro. I just been getting a lot of love, bro. Going everywhere, just meeting people, hopping on the radio, and just letting y'all know who I am and what's coming. Like, cause I'm coming. You feel me?
How can they tap in? Like, what's the best way to tap into the music and to everything you got going on?
The best way to tap into the music is through Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube. And all you gotta type in is TAYLORRICARD. If you want to follow my socials, it's Taylor Ricard XO on everything. That's TAYLORRICARD XO.
There it is. February 14th. Be ready. It's coming.
You gonna fall in love with yourself.
Do we have a title yet?
I'm
still working on it.
Yeah, that's gonna be a surprise.
It's in the works. He can't give us everything.
I can't give you everything.
I appreciate you stopping by.
I appreciate you
hanging
for having
out,
me, bro. Thank you.
Let's get it.
Let's get
wow.
it.